In a big city, there was a famous dance studio where the best dancers practiced. Every day after school, they would come here to rehearse. But there was one girl who came here every day before school. She would come an hour early so that she could practice alone in the empty studio. Her name was Luna. She had been dancing since she was 3 years old. She loved dancing more than anything else in the world. One day, Luna's teacher told her, "You are ready to perform on stage. I have never seen a student as talented as you." All the other students were jealous because they had been practicing in the group for years, but they hadn't had the courage to perform on stage. "I want to dance alone," said Lena. "You can't dance alone." "There must be at least 2 dancers," said her teacher. "Okay, then I will find a partner," said Lena, and she kept practicing hard every day. But the other students didn't want to be her partner. They wanted her to be their partner because they knew how good she was. So every day Lena would come to the studio, alone, and practice. She would jump and spin and leap until she had no strength left. Then she would go home, eat, sleep, and start all over again the next day. She kept doing this for months, and she never gave up. One day, the manager of the dance studio knocked on Lena's door. He said, "Are you ready? Tonight is the night you have been waiting for. It's time to show everyone what you can do." Lena was very happy, but she was also a little scared. She had been practicing for so long, but now she had to show everyone. She had to prove herself. She took a deep breath and said, "I am ready." When Lena went on stage, the lights were blinding and the music was loud. She could hear the audience cheering and clapping, but she couldn't see anyone. She was too nervous. As soon as the music started, she began to dance. She danced like she had never danced before. She moved gracefully across the stage. She jumped and twirled, and the audience applauded. She danced, and the audience cheered. When she finished, everyone stood up and started clapping. "Bravo, bravo," they shouted. She had done it. She had shown them all. After the performance, many famous dance schools invited Lena to join them. She could have joined any of them, but she wanted to stay in her hometown. She missed her family too much. So she went back to her dance studio. She was a star now, but it was the same old dance studio. Nothing had changed. She saw the other students practicing in the group. Some of them had improved, but most of them were still the same. They were still afraid to dance alone on stage. "Can I help you?" asked Lena. "We don't need your help," said one of the students. "We already know how to dance." But Lena could see that they didn't. They just thought they did. "You can be better if you keep practicing," said Lena. "No, we won't. We are good enough," said the students. And Lena just shook her head and smiled. She knew that they would understand someday. So from that day on, Lena became the star of her dance studio. She continued to win competitions and dance shows. She traveled all around the world and performed for thousands of people. But every week she would come back to her dance studio. She would enter the room and practice a few steps. She did this because she loved dancing. She didn't need anyone to clap for her. She didn't need any fame or fortune. All she needed was the music and the dance floor. That was enough for her. The other students watched her and wondered why she kept coming back. They knew that she didn't need their applause. She was already a star. Maybe that's why she kept coming back. Maybe she just loved dancing so much that nothing else mattered. One day, one of the students asked Lena, "Why do you still come here? You don't need to practice anymore. You are already the best." Lena stopped dancing and looked at the student. "I dance because it makes me happy. I don't need applause or trophies. I just love dancing." The other students didn't understand. They had been practicing for years, but they still weren't good enough. Why did Lena get to be the star while they were still nothing? As the years passed, the other students slowly started to leave the dance studio. They grew up and had other things to worry about. But Lena never left. She kept coming back to the studio every day. Sometimes she would teach the younger students, and sometimes she would just practice alone. She didn't care if anyone clapped for her or not. She just loved to dance. And that's all that mattered. So remember, no matter what others do or say, always follow your dreams. Never give up on what you really want to do. Just keep trying, and one day you will succeed.